why don't we slip into something a little more comfortable?
Good evening, bottom feeders and underachievers. It's that time. It's time to sit back, unbutton them pants, pour yourself a drink, get a little snacky snack. As Nerdities presents The Weekend, I am your host, Justin, as always, joined by...
Mike.
Kyle.
What?
And Joe.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I'm hearing lots of noises.
In your
Is it
fucking...
me?
In your head.
Voices. I hear voices.
For those of you who might be new to this particular show, this is the one where we ask silly questions and respond in kind. And we like to start strong with Mike's question du jour.
I'm the one above all. I'll be giving my review of Sinners, but not right now. It has inspired, though, the question, in honor of Sinners, what is your favorite and least favorite vampire stories? Any medium. I'll lead off. My least favorite would be Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't hate that one.
Ooh, I don't hate. Rousing.
It's not on my shit list.
Okay. But it's not on any top list, right?
I mean, listen, if I stumble across it, I'll watch it.
That's a no then. That sounded like a no to me. My absolute favorite, though, would have to be Lost Boys. It was one of my earliest vampire experiences, and it's one of the best. Not cliche vampires. They kind of went their own way, but still kept a lot of the classic elements.
That's a good pick. I went with my first thought on that, but that's a really good pick. Kind of mad I didn't pick that.
I'm happy you didn't. I don't like overlap.
Mike, I had lag on my end for a second. What was your popular opinion?
Wow, you can hear the whole thing. Lost Boys.
No. I heard like a line from you, Vinny's response, and then I didn't catch like the first part of it. So Lost Boys, yeah, it's a good one. I knew you were going to pick that one though, so I did not.
I didn't think I was so transparent.
Oh, come on, bro.
There's so many to choose from.
Yeah, but like it's you.
I could have gone with Blade. I have a feeling someone in this group's going to go with Blade.
Kyle, why don't you go next?
I wasn't sure if I was going to go before Mike, so I jokingly had Lost Boys as my least favorite because I also knew he was going to pick it as his favorite, and I wanted to stir the shit.
Really am not transparent.
My least favorite is probably... I mean, I'm going to say 2 here because it was very close. It was almost Twilight. But I will say there are things that happen in those movies that I still prefer over Dracula and Van Helsing. I do not like the way they do vampires in Van Helsing. I will throw out... I'll throw out True Blood as one of my favorites because I think that's the favorite that no one else would have said.
Heard very good things about it over the years.
True Blood is a great fucking show, dude.
Yeah.
And the reason why I like it is because it shows like a gradient of morality among the vampires.
Yeah.
There's only 2 vampires in it, Daddy.
There's only 2 vampires there? Oh, you've been watching True Blood at the age of 5?
No.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it might be a bit over your head, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Vinny, what you got?
Least favorite, I did in fact not like Twilight. I thought it stunk. Didn't see the second, third, or if there was a fourth, wouldn't have seen that. Very disappointing. They should have listened to Robert Pattinson. He wanted darker, and then they gave him Batman, and then that's what you got.
I will say this.
Great movie.
I will say this.
Good.
It doesn't redeem anything, but the last movie in the Twilight series is the best.
That says a lot, because I watched that ending, and that was a piece of shit.
Had you watched all the bullshit before it?
No.
Okay,
but
so-
I can't find a single bit of context where that ending doesn't fucking suck.
If you've struggled through the rest of the butt fruit on that one, and you get that whole thing play out, you would appreciate.
No, the thing didn't play out though.
Yeah, if you struggled through that entire thing, it's even worth getting what happens prior to the actual ending.
What tripe. Anyway, did we get your favorite, Vinny? I don't
My
remember.
favorite, Blade, was the first one that came to mind. Blade 1.
Yeah,
Kind of happy.
yeah. Mr. Provido.
Least favorite, the second Underworld movie. The first one was really awesome. The second one sucked. The third one was okay, but I remember watching the second one and be like, "This movie sucks."
You know what? I won't say it completely sucks, but that series did something that I cannot stand in films. Where the end of the first movie was like, we got this new super powerful character who's totally badass, who's incredibly he's gonna revolutionize monsters and action movies. And then we fridge him 5 minutes into this first movie. And literally, didn't they put him in cryogenic freeze?
Mm-hmm. And then we got the third prequel, and then the third one was the prequel, which didn't suck because the second one just sucked really bad. The third one, I like the story building.
Well, you got more Bill Nighy and you got more Michael Sheen.
Yeah.
So they add quite a bit to any movie.
And of course, my favorite is the 1931 Dracula with Bela Lugosi.
You're going to be the only one.
Like,
I wonder if, with Justin's pick for favorite, I will have hit 5 for 5 on my guesses for favorites. Well, 4 for 4, because obviously I picked my favorite based on who I thought everybody else was going to say.
I don't know if you'll get mine.
Probably not, but
Proudo,
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Hearts.
The preface.
I figured he was gonna go with a lame ass pick for his favorite. Well,
You went classic.
not lame ass.
So, Joe?
Well, it was.
Kyle.
There were two Dracula movies I was tossed between. That and, of course, Dracula Dead and Loving It.
I was going to say that jokingly.
You said, of course, like, with your hands like that.
Kyle,
love that movie.
how often do you watch the Lugosi Dracula?
Oh, at least
No.
every year.
I know you do. I was asking Kyle, who's like, lame pick.
Well, I mean, for the question, I'm not saying in the greatest movies of all time or even greatest monster movies of all time, but with the stipulation that it has to be a vampire story.
I mean,
What,
I think
we got a
there's
fan question here. What's the Brad Pitt movie with vampires? Anyone?
interview.
Anyone? Have you seen this? What is it?
Interview.
with a vampire.
Interview with the Vampire. There you go, folks. They're on the ball. Grok, eat your heart out.
All right, so my least favorite, and it's not my least favorite because it's a bad movie. It's my least favorite because of how it makes you feel. Steakland.
Oh, yeah. That was an experience, and not the good kind.
Yeah. If you really want to fucking hate life, you want something that's going to depress you worse than any scenario that's played out in your days, go ahead and watch Steakland. Mike and I watched it one night together, and Jesus Christ.
Bleak. Bleak is the only word I could use. Like, there are certain characters in, like, tragedy and horror movies where you're like, then nothing bad's going to happen to them. They got plot armor. They would never do something to that character. But literally kept the character around until the end of the third act just to make that last gut punch hurt the worst.
Yeah. Like, it's a really good vampire movie. But, Holy shit. And my favorite, but Kyle's not here for it. Yes, he is. There he is. 30 Days of Night.
That is a good one.
I know Josh Hartnett's so hot right now.
He at that point I had not like read the graphic novel. So the whole concept of like, of course, why wouldn't something like this take place where they have night all the fucking time for 30, like it was, to me it's like, whoa.
The only thing that I kind of think, why wouldn't that just be where they live? But then again, there's a certain time of the year where it's 30 days of light.
Yeah.
So it really is just an opportunity situation.
Yeah. And I liked the vampires in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought for sure you were, because it's any medium, even though I think we all went movies for all our picks, I figured
Buffy?
you were, gonna go Buffy or Angel.
Yeah, I felt it was probably obvious. But
I will tease it right now, though. Sinners is high on my list of all-time vampire movies. More about that later.
in honor of Joe Pravdo's birthday,
Happy birthday, Joe.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
Yes.
asked the groups is take the group and assign them roles on an Enterprise ship of your choosing. Now, of course, Kyle, like, needing to scrutinize, like, every fucking word. Yes, of course I meant, like, fucking jobs. Not, like, what actor would they be?
So, since you all probably put me as captain, what did you guys put for everybody else?
So, Vinny, why don't you go first? Get yours out of the way there.
I thought it was save the best for last, but I guess we'll...
Well, this one's all about Joe. He gets to go last.
Okay, so Mike is the engineer guy that says, I can't do it, Captain. I don't know his name.
I'm Scotty.
You're my Scotty. Kyle is the pilot. Joe is crew member number 1, a.k.a. Guy.
You have policeman him?
Justin is my Spock.
It's fair.
So fair, but guess what? I always win, though, so it's cool.
Is there any reality where someone else gives Vinny the captain?
Vulcan scissors.
Other
I'm
than
sitting
Vinny?
next to her.
Oh,
Vinny's definitely not my captain.
no.
I'm Megan's captain.
I think Megan is captain.
No, she's my Spock also.
All right,
Being dumb, Jim.
let's go with Michael.
Okay, so much like Vinny, I gave myself captainship because we're all egomaniacs.
You guys are ridiculous.
Yes. I too, though, gave Justin science officer. He is my Spock as well.
Thanks.
So both of you went the original Enterprise?
Well, I didn't give titles, but if we're going to give an analog, then yes, he would be my Spock. If you remember, Next Generation didn't really have a science officer per se. Just like
Can I be
everybody
honest?
instead of science.
You were, yeah.
I thought of Galaxy Quest, so I thought Justin would be my Kurt Lazarus. I wanted him to wear the headpiece.
It really is a one-to-one, so I could. That's a good template to build off of. I too gave Kyle the helm position, steering the ship. Vinny, you definitely not my captain, but you shouldn't be upset about being head of security. You're our Worf,
I'm definitely not upset about that. That sounds pretty accurate.
and Joe should be perfectly happy as the head of engineering.
Yes. Yes, I am.
He's your Scotty?
He's my Scotty. And something tells me he's his own Scotty. But well, you know what? We'll get there eventually.
I hope so.
All right, Kyle's moving, so I'll go. For this one's for Joe. The NCC 1701-A.
Yeah.
Because I liked that.
What the fuck is that?
That's the ship.
He's giving
Oh
a
my
specific
God.
model type.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you were like assigning him a specific jersey and tags.
Now, despite what everybody probably assumed I was going to do, I did not make myself the captain.
I am fucking flabbergasted.
Yeah, color me shocked, Spock.
Kyle Hauser is my captain.
This is so weird.
Mike is the first officer.
Oh, okay, so I'm Riker.
Yes,
Yeah, I'll swing that dick.
I know.
Yeah.
Vinny is Worf here. He's security tactical officer.
Sick.
The first time in Enterprise history anyone ever gave an ocular pat down.
I added James to the crew because this weekend he had told me that he has decided what he plans on doing with his life and going to school for. He wants to become an Imagineer, so he wants to go.
Ooh.
He wants to go for.
Wow.
Yeah, he wants to go for engineering.
All
So
right.
James is chief engineer.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Joe Pravdo is my helmsman,
Very nice.
Go steer the ship,
Very
huh?
nice.
and I am
Nice.
the operations officer.
Ah. Okay.
You carry a clipboard, make sure everyone's doing their job.
Make sure everything's fucking getting done.
Who's
That's
operations on Enterprise D?
On D, that was Data.
Okay, all right. I could see wanting
All
that.
right, nice. We'll call you Dinah from now on.
I'll call you Info.
Sweet.
Info number 2, Wesley. Wilf.
Well, Mr. Kyle.
As pretty much everyone else said, I would have Joe as my chief engineering officer. Well, let me preface this with the fact that I don't have necessarily a captain or pilot in my list.
How the fuck do you not have a captain, bro?
Because we're assigning roles. We don't have to
There's no
fill every role
captain.
on the ship between the 5 of us.
I mean, I get that,
So-
but like,
If there's
So,
no
yeah.
captain, the chief security officer probably takes charge at that point, I'd
So-
imagine.
He's going lower decks.
that's not the chief.
Joe is my chief engineering officer. Vinny is my chief tactical officer.
Sick. Tactics.
I made myself the chief counselor
Okay.
for when everybody else argues with each other. Mike is the chief operations officer because I feel like he would have his hands in everything that is not specifically called out as a task for somebody else to do. And Justin is my chief navigation officer specifically because Justin is the person that's always foreseeing any upcoming issues and quite literally guiding the ship in the direction that it's supposed to go. Even though he's not necessarily the pilot, he might not be the one turning the wheel, but he's the one telling us which way it needs to turn.
It's there.
Nice.
Those space icebergs.
All right, birthday boy.
So, yeah, I did give myself captain.
Of course.
Obviously.
Of fucking course you did.
I'm
I'm not going to argue it. I'm
Yeah.
not going to argue it. It's your list. You get to pick what you want.
This one's for
Alright,
you, bud.
so you think you can do that?
I also picked the Enterprise D, but I had to go with the
You love
Enterprise D. Justin, you're my first officer.
Thanks.
Mike, you are my data. You are ops. Kyle, you are chief engineer. And Ben,
Yo,
you are
am I
my
your guy?
you are the chief chief medical.
Chief medical?
You are the
Holy
doctor.
shit.
Dr.
Oh.
Vinny.
You are the doctor.
I'll be honest with you.
It was like RFK getting elected. Never mind.
Not many people are they're not gonna survive. How much morphine do we have?
You have an unlimited supply of hypo sprays.
All right. Well, people might survive, but they're gonna have an addiction, and then that means they're gonna have to kowtow to me. Therefore, I will take over the ship, rightfully so.
This is like the 24th century. Most of the shit will be automated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you also have access to the EMH. You have a very early version, but you do have the EMH.
What's that?
You got a hologram doctor to help.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So then I will use the people that I addict to drugs to override all the systems to only listen to me.
I could see Vinny turning into a hologram nurse.
Trying to fuck it.
Well, try to fuck it, yes, but like, ask for its opinion, disregard its opinion, and then do what it said,
Yeah.
like a real doctor.
Yeah, well, that's how I operate anyways. I don't read the directions, I just kind of do what I want, and then what I want fails, and then I go, alright, I'll read the directions.
Yeah. All right. It's time to pick a book from your childhood that you want to become a horror movie. And what would be the new name, the horror title for said movie adaptation? I'll go first. I always enjoyed the Dr. Seuss short story, The Sneetches. This version is a utopian society that kills off those that break from the norm. Or, like, mutilates them if they, start fucking up. And the title of this movie is Sneetches Get Steeches. Yes.
Yeah, you sent that one fucking
Yeah, no one saw that coming.
Yeah.
telegraphed that one a week
Hey,
ago.
listen. I did these notes about 2 hours ago.
I thought that's been in your brain for years. You've just been forgetting. to
Oh, I
put
love
that in the
Sneetches
list.
Get Steeches for sure.
Yes.
Mr. Pravdo.
Ironically, I picked a horror book because this was one of my favorite books growing up. And it was The Ghost Egg Tree. Remember that book?
No.
It's about a brother and sister who live on this like farm and see this like eerie tree, and anytime the moon hits it, it looks like a ghost, and it's all about them trying to
Fuck it.
try to brave the ghost eye tree, try to be brave.
I wasn't sure if throwing the phrase "fuck it" out there.
But, like,
get
well,
riled off.
Alright, so that you gave us the plot of the kids' book, but, like, what's
You make it
the...
more horrific.
Are you gonna... Is this a kid? Is this a kid's
so
horror
the-
movie? Did you not... Did you
No,
not
no.
put this
So
on it?
the actual tree itself is a portal to hell.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, and
And it tries to fuck them.
and actually the sister ends up having to save her brother from the pits of hell, from the devil himself.
The devil.
Fruits of the
What's
devil.
what's the new name?
I can't. It's so hard not to call it the Ghost Eye Tree.
I guess.
The Hellgate tree.
Let's call it.
Splinters from Hell.
Hell's Branches.
This bark bites. You want to laugh, John? Stop, Kyle. You want to laugh?
And that's why he turned his head off camera, because he is laughing. He's at least smiling about it now.
I see a little chuckle going
He's
on.
like,
there.
that son of a bitch.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, Vin, you're up.
So, do you guys remember the book Tiki Tiki Tembo?
Yes, Ricky Tiki Tembo? Yeah.
Is it Ricky Tiki?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for those that don't know, the first brother always got like a really cool name, Tiki Tiki Tembo, no Sorba Macherba Uchi Pipiribipo. Doesn't matter, not a big deal. Remembered it. And then, like, the second born or whatever, his was just Chan.
Yeah.
One day, Tiki falls down the well, and Chan has to run back and forth, tell everyone, you know, he fell down the well, but he had to say his whole name, so he was out of breath until they finally realized, oh, he's down the well. So, how we go horror with this, right? We're supposed to go horror?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So when Chan sees Tiki Tiki Tembo at the bottom of the well, he does like that, I could just leave him.
Bitch.
And then he does. And then he starts to revolt all the second-born children, start taking out the older borns. I don't know how it ends.
Children of the
Sounds like a dream you've had several times.
No. Well,
Nothing Freudian here.
Not at all.
maybe. But so I had written down and his brother Chan because that's how it was always like.
Oh,
I was
okay.
thinking about the whole name and his brother Chan, but his brother Chan is kind of smoother. What do you
Yeah,
guys think?
I mean, I like it. I think that's a solid name.
Yeah.
His brother John sounds great. I'm sorry. His brother Shannon sounds great.
Michael.
Okay. I was gonna do Super Fudge, but I loved it as a kid, but I don't remember what was actually going on in those books.
Mm-hmm.
I distinctly remember a lot from Call of the Wild. So I decided to do an amalgam. Call of the Wild, add Cujo, you got Mall of the Wild. Now, part of Call of the Wild is that Buck starts off soft, because he's a house dog, then he gets taken into the wilderness, gets tough, falls on hard times, and then gets tough again, gets built back up when he finds a new master. Throughout this ebb and flow roller coaster ride of his strength and weakness, I think it's going to be driven by the fact that he's got a special type of rabies that doesn't kill him. It just goes, sometimes it flares up, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes he's fine, sometimes it just cranks up really bad. And the people that get rid of him, no, he gets rid of them.
So this is like,
It's out in the wild.
this is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Rawhide?
Pretty
Right,
awesome.
Yes, but Mall of the Wild.
I love it. Kyle Hauser.
So, taking inspiration from the movie Slither, the Very Hungry Caterpillar is quite simply just about what one family thinks is a single caterpillar that they find and bring into their home. Like the kids bring it into their home, and they notice that just like keeps eating and eating and eating, and like the first, just like the book, the first day it eats like, you know, one thing, and then all of a sudden it gets to the point where one day it just eats like everything in the pantry, and they're like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden it starts eating like kind of like what happened with the Demodog in Stranger Things, where like it eats one of the pets, and then they realize like, oh, it's getting bigger and bigger, and then like when they start to freak out, they realize like, oh, like I guess the twist at the end would be it was never just one caterpillar, it was a bunch of caterpillars that had infiltrated an entire neighborhood, and this similar situation was happening all throughout the neighborhood until there was like an army of these caterpillars that were inevitably going to be targeting the humans next, which would then set up the sequel. Not really sure what to call it. I was just thinking something like hunger, like a one-word because of the reference to Slither.
Okay. Idea is Caterkiller too corny?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I like it. Like Devour. That could be a name, right?
That could be someone's name.
Yeah. Could be the name of a thing.
All right, next up,
It sounds like the name of a fragrance, but yes.
top 3 cereals that
So
you think would make great candy
Yola.
bars, excluding Rice Krispies and the Pebbles of both versions, because they already exist. Let's start with Joe.
Number one, you just name all three?
Yeah,
or
name all three.
Reletting. So number one is my favorite cereals, Lucky Charms.
Okay.
Sweetness, marshmallow, yummy. Number two, Cookie Crisp. Put some chocolate on that.
I also went Cookie Crisp, so if anybody's got overlap.
And then Apple Jacks.
Those are good ones. Those are all good picks.
Apple Jacks is a candy bar
I didn't know that.
in like milk chocolate.
I would say white chocolate.
Yeah, see, that's where you lose me right there.
Yeah, I would go white chocolate with Apple Jacks.
Now, the Lucky Charms ones already exist.
Do they?
Yeah. Those, there's the Reese's Puffs ones and the s'mores.
Oh, those are like
Golden Graham.
cereal bars. I'm talking about
Okay.
like chocolate bars. Like, you know how Rice Krispies has a chocolate bar and Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles have. Mr. Kyle.
So I took the angle of thinking that you guys were going to go with cereals that were already sweet and trying to do something a little bit different. Not necessarily all my candy bars are chocolate based, but I think for the first one it probably would be Raisin Bran Crunch.
Love
Raisin Bran
Crunch.
So that basically the concept is a chocolate covered raisin, but with the crunch clusters in it, you get the crunch of what all my favorite candy bars have, like some kind of crunch to them. I don't really love a candy bar that's like soft all the way through.
Yeah, you like
Second one I would pick is Cinnamon Life. I'm not really sure what base I would use with that. Probably also some kind of chocolate, just because like the chocolate cinnamon is kind of like, isn't that what they said? Like didn't the kid in Polar Express say the Aztecs had like a cinnamon chocolate combination?
Yeah, so
that would probably be really good.
yeah.
And then I'm thinking Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds
Ooh, I like almonds.
as my non-chocolate candy bar. So I don't know if that would be like a nougat or something like that. But again, I want all my candy bars to have either some kind of like spice to them or some kind of crunch.
I like it.
Very creative.
Thank you.
hungry.
I'll go next. Like Joe said, Cookie Crisp, because, like, you know, cookies. Frosted Flakes. It's not. So, Trader Joe's has a Corn Flakes chocolate candy bar, and it was good. I want that little bit of extra, like, sweet to that crunch. So, Frosted Flakes. And
I suppose that would be really good.
And in the same way Kyle went with the chocolate and cinnamon, CT Crunch. Like clusters, like chocolate-coated CT Crunch clusters.
Bunch of Crunch.
That style, yeah.
Mm.
That shit would be delightful.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
I kind of had a theme, inadvertently. Team USA Cheerios.
okay.
It
It was a good mix.
Honeycombs. That is really good. I missed those.
Yeah.
Honeycombs. Love my honeycombs.
Honeycombs is good. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then America's Pastime, Pops. I fucking loved Pops growing up.
I missed
They're
them.
so good.
I missed that fucking foil bag. They don't come in that.
Yeah.
So good.
They were good dry, too. Like, I ate the fuck out of them dry.
Yeah.
I recently did. I they were like $2.50 for a box.
Oh, hell yeah.
Too. So
They're-
of course I had to snag that. And
They are Ashley's favorite cereal.
Dude, I haven't bought corn pops in forever.
I didn't have any milk with them. I just handfuls the whole time.
Mike.
But I too went with corn pops. With a nice chocolate binder, as the base. Corn pops would be great. Oops, all crunch berries
Oh.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
with milk chocolate. With white chocolate. I think would be the best way to do it.
You say Oops All Berries?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured somebody was going to pick that one. I almost picked that
It's a
one.
good fucking choice.
And much like Vinny's, I want to do a Cheerios, but I'd want to do a Cheerios medley. I'd say about 10 to 15% regular, 25% chocolate, or maybe like 35% chocolate, and then the rest of it fruity Cheerios.
Okay.
Yeah. You get the base regular, a chocolate hint on top of the fruity, and you go with a milk chocolate, but like a lighter milk chocolate.
Okay. It's
So the
good.
chocolate of the Cheerios actually stands out.
It's good. Good picks. Good picks.
Thank you.
Next up, top 5 summer blockbusters you saw in theaters that left a lasting impression on you. Let's go around the horn here. We will start with Vinny.
First, I wrote Cable Guy.
Okay.
Came out June 13th.
Okay. Any reason why?
Wait, do we need a standard for blockbusting here? Like, did it need to be a success?
This was peak Jim Carrey.
I love it.
It did do well.
Did it? Because I don't remember it doing well. Let's go in.
This is when Jim Carrey was just like on that 2-3 year tear where he was just raking.
5 movies a year.
And they're just bombs. Or not bombs, like good bombs.
It did. It 102 mil on a $47 million budget.
Well,
That is a hit.
yeah, especially for back then when advertising wasn't nearly as expensive.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he did SNL before it came out. That's why I remembered. June 13th.
His SNL, that SNL was one of the greatest of all
good.
time.
He played Jimmy Stewart, and someone played him acting like a shitty Ace Ventura.
Oh, on the Joe Pesci show.
Yeah, with Jim Brewer, and he whooped his own ass.
I like the hot tub lifeguard.
Yeah, that was so good. God, he was so good. It's crazy that SNL turned him down.
Yeah, I know. But in Living Color,
Yeah.
he
My
shined.
There's a weird humming.
Kyle, next.
I'm pretty sure this is the one I'm thinking of. Mission Impossible 2, that was the one with the face swapping, right?
Yeah, it's the first time they really did. Well, the first
No, the
one
first movie had it.
The first one had it, but it wasn't nearly as good. It was
Yeah.
like you could tell Tom Cruise was under the makeup. And the second one was like, oh, that was the dude who was going to play Wolverine. And then, boom, his face is Tom Cruise's. And you're like, holy shit, that was good.
But that was a
Yeah.
John Woo movie.
That was John Woo. It was the one with the doves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the second one really stuck with me for that specific fact. I'd never seen anything like that before in a movie, and I would like lay in bed at night for weeks after seeing it, thinking like, is that a real thing? Could there be people that I think are some people that are not who I think they are? Yeah.
It's a good one. I'll go next. Jurassic Park.
Samesies.
Yeah. I was a dinosaur kid. Like, a little dino nerd. When I saw the trailer for this thing on TV, I was fucking obsessed. And I remember my parents are like, alright, we're going. We went like opening fucking Friday. Theater packed as fuck. And I remember that it was the Sea Court is where we went to see it in Dobbs River. And they had back then, a lot of the movies would have tie-in candy.
Oh, yeah.
And these were the dinosaur eggs.
Chocolate or gum?
They were like, almost Mike and Ike. Like,
Okay.
so it had like that candy coating outside, but it was chewy in the center. But I remember like just freaking out with like how realistic that shit was. Not in a bad way, but like being very excited.
Yeah.
So that takes care of you guys. You're just gonna knock that off,
I suppose. Well, I'll give my
or
quick
you
take
do what you're.
since
Yeah.
I was next.
Yeah.
I heard this movie was coming out, and like you, I was a dinosaur kid. I saw a couple of behind-the-scenes images, and I was like, this is a book? I've got to read this book. That's the only time in my life I heard a movie was coming out. I was like, I got to read this thing. I got to know what it's about. And then it's the only time in my life going into a movie where I could sit there and be like, all right, this is different, this is different, this is different. But the movie itself was so engrossing. It only ever came up once or twice in my head, like, oh, that didn't happen in the book this way. It was just so on point. You couldn't really pick it apart.
Joseph.
Yeah, that movie was just so big. Just like, just the scale of it. Just, not just the openings, you had the Spielberg tense opening scene, but the part where they're in the park and you see the Brontosaurus for the first time. Like, you are like, wow.
That was jaw-dropping back then. Even if you saw it, like, they showed it in the commercial, when you saw it in the theater for the first time, like, holy shit, that looks like a living fucking dinosaur.
Mhm.
How'd they do that?
And then the shot that he did of all the dinosaurs, like the other ones, the plant eaters.
Okay, they move in herds.
Yeah, the herd. Yeah, just like beautiful.
We just watched it like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
It
Last time
holds
we
up
were.
beautifully.
Really
There's
does.
a few things in it that you scratch your head about, like why didn't they lock down that raptor pen in the beginning? Like why wasn't there some kind of thing to cinch it into place? That dude didn't have to die. And even back then, I realized there's no way the computer screen with all the DNA information on it is projecting onto someone's face like that. Like we all know that shot where the GTCAs are all over the raptor's face. It's like, no, that's not how light works. It looks cool. Do they have like ceiling tiles that have genetic code on them? How is this happening? Other than that, the movie is perfect.
Vinny, back to you.
I also have a theme here. The Mask.
I saw this with you in theater.
Yeah, did you?
Yes, it was me, you, and John.
Sick. So good. Another one. Just my childhood, Jim Carrey and Chris Farley.
It was one of the many times Nanny took us to the movies because it was the only place that we would shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no debating that this one was a hit. This was a hit.
Yeah.
That was a mega hit.
Cameron Diaz. Was this her first big role?
Yeah.
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 It might have been her first role at all.
Nice.
She was extra nice.
Oh yeah. That redheaded lady too.
Oh yeah, the backstabber. She was on Wings, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I think so.
She was also Maid Marian.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
she was in Jackie the Dead Loving It, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
She was Lucy. No, not
Legit,
Lucy.
her first acting role.
Nina.
Yeah, I never forgave that lady. I hated her and everything she was ever in after that. Never forgave her. Ask Peggy,
Yeah.
bitch.
She was fucking smoking in Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
She was. I'm sorry. She was what?
Smoking.
No.
I'm not doing it. No. Somebody stop him.
Kyle.
Justin, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys were talking about having gone to see Jurassic Park in theaters, how old were you?
9.
Yeah.
So it was 4 years later that Lost World came out.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was the exact same age going into the theater to see Lost World. Obviously, my mom being my mom, I was too young when I was 5, when the first Jurassic Park came out.
That would
Obviously wasn't allowed to see it. But I remember sleeping over my aunt and uncle's house, and my cousin Ray had it on VHS. And I was like, oh, what is this all about? And he gave me a coloring book with it and stuff, and I got really excited for it. So when I saw commercials of the sequel coming out, I basically convinced my parents to let me go to the movies if he would go with me. So the one and only movie I got to go in theaters to see with my cousin Ray was this movie, and I fucking ruined it for him because I obviously he wasn't, because it was just me and him in the theater. He wasn't he wasn't just gonna let me get up and go to the bathroom by myself, even though I was 9. He didn't want to get in trouble. It was also at Seacourt. So, but yeah, I think I made him get up and leave the theater 2 different times over the course of the movie. He wasn't thrilled about it, but I remember being less because I didn't have the concept of seeing the first movie start to finish before seeing this one in theaters. So there were parts of this movie that really freaked me out, seeing it on a big screen for the first time without like really actually knowing what the movie was going to be about. Most of the ones that left impressions on me were because I was scared. If you haven't gotten my theming.
Fear can be quite impressive.
Yeah.
It goes over to me. Independence Day.
Same season.
Yep.
Vinny was
Yeah, I
there.
got that too.
Vinny was there for this one as well.
Yeah.
This was another nanny joint, and it was a long one, so she got like a good chunk of silence out of us three.
Oh yeah.
But I remember like we were hyped about this movie after we watched it, and
It was like nothing we ever saw before.
no, and like just Will Smith's performance in it, and it's become like for Independence, like the actual 4th of July holiday, what like any of the Christmas movies that come out for, like I have to watch it either like the day before, day of, or day after the 4th.
I did this year.
I tried putting it on the 4th, but passed out.
Yeah.
And the next day I was like, you know what? Yeah, I actually want to watch this. I put it on,
It
locked in
still
for the
fucking
whole
holds
thing.
up, man.
It is quite possibly a flawless film.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest film ever, but for what it wants to do, it is almost flawless. For the kind of movie it is, it does everything perfectly.
It's a fun sci-fi action adventure roller coaster ride.
Yeah, with a great ensemble cast. Like
Yes.
you don't have a star of that movie, but you have so many stars of that movie. It made careers. Like Vivica
Yeah.
Fox was unknown before that movie.
Yeah.
That was Will Smith's coming out party.
Look what it, yeah, as you said,
Much.
look what it did for Will Smith.
Yeah.
He had just done Bad Boys. I just watched a thing about it the other day, about the behind the scenes of it. And they're like, all right, you can do kind of action, but like sci-fi, you can't do sci-fi. He does that. And they're like, oh yeah, he can do anything. He can lead movies now.
You had Harry Connick Jr.
Yo. God, so I love Harry Connick Jr.
He
He
was
was
great in that
supposed-
movie.
That character is supposed to be played by Matthew Perry.
No shit.
He backed out a week or two before filming. They had to find somebody with the right kind of improv ability. And who'd have thunk it was some, like, Southern jazz crooner or something. I don't even know what Connick does specifically, but I know
He sings,
it's
Mike.
generally not
Yeah,
acting.
he's a
He
crooner.
sings, yeah.
Yeah.
My dad told me that my parents had just watched that movie for the 4th, and I was like, "You mean like the both of you watched it?" And he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, and she knew what it was going on, and he goes, "Well, we've seen it before," and I was like, "That's not what I asked you." And he goes, "Yeah, I think she forgot what it was about." But she watched the whole thing.
Wait, why does she not?
It was on. I guess it was on TV or something. Independence. My mom doesn't watch movies like that.
I thought there was like a specific reason.
There was a reason why she didn't watch this one in particular.
Or just like movies like that in general. Like,
I don't know.
I
She
thought-
just doesn't
oh, okay.
watch movies like that. So, yeah, like anything with like jump scares or violence and stuff like that, she like tries to avoid altogether. So, yeah, I was surprised. I was like, and how did she handle the laboratory scene? Yeah,
yeah, I remember the
It was
first, I remember when we
it was
watched
like
that
she
with Joe.
jumped again.
Right. So Mike,
That speech is perfect.
yes.
Gets me every time.
Mike, that's part of your list,
That's
right?
my deuce.
You gave your
My deuce
thing.
deuce.
Joe, are you piggybacked on that, or do you have a different?
No, I actually next on my list was the J.J. Abrams Star Trek.
Oh.
Seeing that
I could see.
was that it brought life back into the franchise.
It is a very good movie.
Yeah, it's not one of my top 5, but it is. I could see you saying that. Yeah, it reinvigorated Star Trek in a way for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, it and cannot keep saying like Carl Urban as Dr. McCoy was such a home run.
That's how to make that movie. One of the best opening sequences ever.
Oh, hands down.
So actiony and emotional. Like that scene gets me. I haven't watched that in forever. I should dig that out of my storage unit.
Like it had the, it felt it still had that. The crew had that charisma, the same feeling like the original crew had, but that was his best Star Trek movie.
Oh yeah, all the stuff going into it, they described it as, what if Star Trek but Star Wars?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a lot closer to that kind of energy.
Vin, did you also have Independence Day on your list, or were you just nodding? You did? You're muted. You muted yourself, so no one can fucking hear you.
I did do it, yes. I had it on Independence Day as my third one.
Okay. So that will jump over to Kyle.
I also had Independence Day.
Okay, so then we jump back to me. The following movie is the first time my parents let me go into a different theater with a friend while they went and watched another movie with my younger sister. But Justin Brenner and I went and saw Men in Black together when it first came out. And we caught a very early showing, so the theater was not like super packed. But for that reason alone, and the fact that, like, Will Smith's at the height of his Will Smithiness, Tommy Lee Jones is pretty fucking incredible in that movie. And it's a catchy as fuck theme song. I love me some Men in Black.
That was Will Smith's he's making movies no one's ever made phase.
Yeah.
These
It's
are
right
stories.
before that attitude bit him in the ass with Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that was the same director too.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, we'll just make the same kind of movie, but in the 1800s. People will love it.
No.
Who's a great analog for Tommy Lee Jones? Kevin Kline. Sure, they're exactly the same.
Mike, it goes to you.
Okay. I have only ever seen one film 4 times in the theater. And The Dark Knight was so fucking impressive that I saw it 3 times in normal theaters. Me and my roommate kept feeding into each other like, you want to go see it again? Yeah, I fucking love that. Want to go see it again? And then right toward the end of its run, he and a guy that we worked with were going to see it in IMAX at the Franklin Museum. Not like, oh, this is a pretty big screen IMAX. Like 3D geodesic sphere IMAX in your fucking face. So I was like, yeah, man. How much is it there? It was like $30. Absolutely. I'll go with you guys to see that. And it kept, much like Beetlejuice said, I saw it 4 times, and it keeps getting better every single time I see it.
It's not on my list. It's a good movie, but for a memory of Matt Norman sneaking in a crave case alone.
That was the film.
That is on my list. We went to the Tropicana and saw it. And they're
also have IMAX?
Yeah. I remember seeing that. And the shot of Batman when he went to go get Lau.
Oh, when he dives?
Oh my God.
That always comes up because my roommate brought it up a lot. And it's true. He dives and he gets to the right of the screen. And when you're watching it in IMAX, you have to turn your head all the way to the right. And then he swoops over. Like, we all know that shot. You have to turn your head all the way to the left, too. So an entire room full of people just went...
The grand scale of this Batman was out of this world. And Heath Ledger on that giant screen was just like... I remember one of the IMAX shots was him hanging upside down. And it was, we're destined to do this forever.
Oh, yeah. The close-up.
Yeah. Like, oh.
So good.
Pravdo, you tagged on to that?
Yeah, that was actually number 4 on my list.
Back to you, Vin.
The next one I have is The Mummy.
Okay.
I didn't realize Brendan Fraser was such like a action hound.
I forgot that came out in the
This is kind of where he kind of broke out in action. And I was like, this movie's actually really good, and I'm not totally shit scared of the Mummy. Brendan Fraser will protect me.
Yeah, but there was enough horror to that mummy.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
he was actually a lot scarier than any of the ones in the black and white phase.
And they paid homage to the black and white one. Like Ardith Bay was Boris Karloff's human name in it. When he was like, instead of Imhotep, he was Ardith Bay, and he was trying to coax everybody to dig up the mummy.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, when he started taking people's eyes and shit and that guy's tongue,
Yeah.
that freaked the fuck out of me. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's fucking scary.
But then you had Benny.
Then you had Benny. That guy whose eyeshadow never ran in the desert.
He was smoky, man. He was sultry.
He was a douche.
My little buddy Benny.
Kyle?
So, Armageddon. I'm like kind of embarrassed to say this one, but there are a lot of parts to that movie, a lot of like one-liners or sequences in that movie that I will just randomly think about
I don't hate that movie.
in a day.
It's one of Bay's best movies.
Yes.
Like overall, not an awesome movie, but it has some pretty awesome parts and some pretty awesome banter in it.
Listen, I have a hard time eating animal crackers without thinking of Liv Tyler's vagina because of that movie.
You don't see it. Like, I'm picturing her belly button.
Yeah, you don't see it, but like he slides it under the panty line, so you know what
Her
came
vagina's
next.
right there. Her
Yeah,
vagina is right there.
I've only seen that movie once, so fill me in here. He eats animal crackers off her belly button?
he's playing with animal crackers around her navel, and then he slides the animal cracker down her panties.
I bet you that was a Ben Affleck improv. Like, guys,
Absolutely.
he'll get it. And like, all right, Ben.
Liv, I'm going to try something a little daring. How do you feel about your vagina?
Yeah. I wrote Good Will Hunting. Matt Damon says it's a good idea. I call him right now.
Gus Van Sant agrees. So does Kevin Smith.
Oh, so does Michael Bay.
Oh yeah, Michael Bay was all about it. He's like, yeah, maybe do it on her butt.
Can you show her ass? Can you take the pants off?
Where's the Ducati?
Yeah. Bend over the Ducati and put it to her ass.
But yeah, you shouldn't be ashamed of that one. That's a good. I still like that movie.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense, but it's a fun movie.
Next up for me, it is one that four of us went to go see together. In the earlier days of the Nerdities crew, one of the few midnight showings that I've done, but Avengers.
The first Avengers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I remember all of us being really fucking hyped for that.
Oh, yeah. That one didn't make my list, but I'm guessing everyone knows what I'm going to end on.
If you end on what I ended on, yeah, because I did something also, but that was such a fun night when we went and saw Avengers.
It was good.
I just remember the vibe in that theater was
There was cosplay.
oh, it was so awesome.
Yeah, it's good fucking times. Hot as fucking.
They were at
hot.
full power at that time. That's when they had just powered up completely. Like, all right, we're pulling off some crazy shit here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It worked so damn well.
Michael.
I'm going to kiss Christopher Nolan's ass again and say Inception. Because not only is Inception a great action movie, it's a great story, and it's a great example of plot development.
This is true.
And how to properly keep multiple stories going on at the same time and illustrating it in a way that people can follow. That whole, the concept of the fan falling off the bridge being used as like a timer to make sure everything drops at the same moment was such a good plot device to keep everything framed up. So you never really lost concept of what's going on. That movie could have fallen apart so easily, but because they meticulously planned it out, That's one of those movies, like Kyle was talking about earlier. I went home and was thinking about it constantly. I thought about it for like 2 days straight. And not like confused, like all the things that opened in my mind, all the things about dreams that it made me rethink, and focusing on the concept of lucid dreams. That was really, more than most of the other ones, a life changer in that my day-to-day has shifted because of seeing that film.
Yeah, that's my number 5.
I was hoping someone else had it.
Joe.
So this is one of my earliest memories in the movie theater. 4 years old. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Seeing Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny on screen together is something I will never forget. We went to the mall and saw that.
Ooh. I forget, and you'll never see that again.
But I just remember just being like, just humans, I don't think, like, I don't remember at that time of watching Mary Poppins, but I remember seeing humans and cartoons together in that world. I wanted to be in Toontown. I wanted to live in Toontown. And,
Me too.
That's still
That's the one
do.
I'm bummed they never went for a sequel.
Oh, you know.
Even if they don't try and work with WB, for Disney to just leave that property where it is.
Yeah, but what are they gonna do? Half the fucking populace of that town is owned by different companies.
There's been a civil war in Toontown. Everyone's moved to the west side.
what's so hard about that, too, is, you had Bob Hoskins when he was alive. You had Mel Blanc.
There's enough voice talent to fill that gap, and you don't need to keep Bob Hoskins. I think it would have been interesting to do a time jump. Drop it in like the 60s or 70s during that animation, and if Warner Brothers doesn't want to come to the table, go to like Hanna-Barbera. Sure, it might seem a little lesser at times, but they got a huge group of characters to pull from.
Warner owns them, so.
Did they at the time? I don't think they did at the time because they had to deal with Universal.
True.
It's one like I would if that happened and they did do a time jump to the 60s or something like that. Yeah, I'd still watch the crap out of it. It's just that movie had magic.
I think it's the Zemeckis thing. If Zemeckis is producing something and directing it, and he doesn't have a good idea for a sequel, it's not getting fucking made.
Yeah.
Back to the Future all over again, and I respect that. There's too many companies who are just beating dead horses, flogging deceased equines.
That was Joe. Right? Kyle said his last pick was Inception. Kyle, do you got anything to add to the Inception of it all?
I'll just double down on Mike's thing about laying awake thinking about it. I remember having gone to see it. I'm trying to think. It was definitely me, Crystal, Matt, and I think somebody else went to see it with us. And they just wanted to go to dinner after the movie and just have small talk. And I couldn't fucking deal with it. I was like, no, I'm not. If we're talking during this meal, we're talking about what the fuck we just watched, because I can't even imagine processing anything else after having just seen that.
Yeah.
And that kind of, it's not as heavy on my mind after every time I watch it, but I do feel the same way every time I watch it. There's a solid half hour after I watch that movie now where I can't, the only thing I can talk about after seeing that movie is that movie.
Okay. Joe, Vinny's last pick.
All right. I mean, we've talked about this movie to nauseum for various reasons. Batman Forever.
Okay, yeah.
The merchandising, the action figures, same merchandising. Nicole Kidman just sending lightning rods to everyone's wiener. Val Kilmer, underrated Bruce Wayne, Batman.
Yeah, her vagina was hungry.
What could have been?
Okay.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Again, that whole
fucking tie-ins galore. Some of the best cups ever to be sold at McDonald's.
Those McDonald's cups, man.
Oh
I
yeah,
think my dad still has them.
So does my dad, yeah.
yeah. We saw the Batman one.
You could legit murder someone with those, and they would stay in one piece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Last up for me, I've been pretty open about my mental health and how it started when I was in high school. And my senior year was pretty shitty mentally, and like I closed myself off to friends and stuff, and they were also doing shit that I just wasn't into. Spider-Man came out the beginning of that summer, right before graduation. And
Toby?
yes. And my parents, I guess, were picking up on the shitty mental health vibes, and just a random were like, "Hey, you want to go see this new Spider-Man?" I was like, "Yeah." So we went, and I just remember like it sparking. I don't know if it was like just a creative drive in my head or just something, but it like helped pull me out of the funk I was in. And I remember just being like so engrossed on how like for the time well done like a Marvel movie was getting, because that came out post first X-Men, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was the next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it was kind of like a wave was starting of like proper treatment of comic book movies.
'Cause they had to recut the trailer.
Yeah. So,
Interesting choice.
but Tom Holland's still a better Spider-Man, but this is just, you know,
Really?
impactful
Really?
summer blockbuster.
Well, you didn't
moments.
pick Tom Holland Spider-Man. He came out in plenty of summers, I'm sure. So I guess ipso facto, Toby's number one.
I mean,
Who's next?
I have a moment for the Tom Holland one. Went with Mike.
No,
Went
you
with
didn't
Mike,
pick it,
Ashley,
though.
and James. We saw it, and then we came home. The power went out.
You didn't pick it, though. So it's fine.
But I'm just, you know, stop trying to take my story about my mental health and make it about you. You selfish.
I'm not
son
making
of a
about me,
bitch.
I'm making about Toby.
You know what?
I just think it's very
look,
telling.
I'm sorry. It wasn't security tactical officer. It was Vinny was red shirt.
I was really sure I was crew member number one.
Yeah. Dick. Mike, that's your last name, right?
My last one.
Yes.
Yes. And yeah, hinted enough about it by not picking Avengers, because I didn't want to have two Avengers movies on this list. That would have been pushing it. But I say it all the time, there's only ever been two experiences in movie theater that were on the same level as far as like group intensity. Yoda pulling his lightsaber out for the first time,
No,
or Yoda
yeah.
coming around that corner in a not so great movie, like one of the best parts of a crappy movie. So I wouldn't pick that. But when that fucking portal sequence happened, the entire theater went batshit insane, and that's not a moment you get often in a movie theater. Tack that on to what was already an excellent film all around, and it's probably my favorite movie-going
Hey,
experience.
let's also not forget the fact that the fucking sound went out.
I would have, no, the sound didn't go out. The entire thing shit out.
No. Yeah, the first time. Then they brought it back, and it was picture with no sound.
No sound. Yeah, they brought it back, and it was farther along than we had seen, and the entire crowd did no,
Yeah.
back. I did a Vader when that happened. When it Thanos' weapon literally hit the fucking van,
Yeah.
and the power went down. And I did a no.
That was a good time, though.
Beautiful film.
All right, and that's Pravdo. Do you have the last one?
I do.
Okay.
This one we saw as a group. We
Expendables
hyped this movie
Expendables 2.
for a long time.
I feel we were the key to its success.
I
The early
think
adopters.
You are correct. We talked about this movie every show for a good year. And that movie is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Champions of Integrity.
Shout out to Champions.
Everything about that movie was just so fun. You know, from the opening, the heartbreaking opening scene, which wasn't fun, but the introduction of Star-Lord, the soundtrack. Gunn's fucking soundtrack.
I remember specifically, he landed on the planet, put the music on, and when he does that, I don't think it's the slide, but he does that kind of dance in front of the logo. I was beaming like a little child,
Yeah.
like, yes, this is gonna be perfect. And it pretty much was.
Mm-hmm.
There are very few movies where you could, like, you know, everybody, there are movies you just say, that movie's fun, that movie's fun. This movie is the textbook definition of fun.
Oh, you're muted. Your shitty opinion's muted.
Whatchamacallit, I said, yeah, it's so good. God, I can't wait for the fourth one to come out.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, I heard Van Damme's gonna be in it. How do you feel now?
I would love it. If Van Damme roundhouse Superman and broke his teeth, we got action.
So hateful. Alright, it's time to end it with Stathamizing a line of dialogue from your favorite Robin Williams movie. I shall go first.
Wait, we only pick one or we pick three?
It's just one. We just do one with the Statham's.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't remember how it went. Okay.
Yeah.
I could only pick two. I had to do two.
Oi, my first day as a woman, and I'm getting hot flashes. Cunt. Vinny.
That Doubtfire?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you ever disrespect me wife again, mate, I will end you. I will fucking end you. You got that, Chief, mate? Bruv?
Goodwill.
Yeah. The best.
It's not your fault, Vin. Vin. It's not your fault.
It's not Justin's fault that Toby's Spider-Man. He just refuses to admit it.
Your audio cut out there. I didn't fucking hear you.
As my Spock, I expect nothing less. But we go onward together.
And upward.
Joseph.
Would somebody read this? Because my Statham voice is terrible, but I'm putting this in the chat.
No,
No. You have to do it.
No, because this would be good with somebody who could do the voice well.
No. You have
Put
to.
it in there and let's see if we want to hear you
Yes.
do it.
Yeah.
I want to hear Joe do it.
Yeah, I want to
Me
hear you
too.
do it.
I can't do a Statham voice. I can't.
Just do it. Just read it then.
No one said you need to do a good one.
Yeah.
It would work so well with a good voice.
Stop stalling, bitch.
Yeah, we're supposed to go live, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, I wear a foundation. I live with a man. I'm a middle-aged fag. But that's who I am. Took me 20 bloody years to get here, and I'm not letting some spineless little prick of a senator take that from me. Fuck him. He could think whatever he likes. Won't change a damn thing. I'm still standing. He's still a coward.
I gotta tell you, I don't know what section of England that's from, but I like it. That Statham acting voice.
I
town called Piffle.
love Joe's British accent.
Every now and then he throw a bloody in there. That's what we wanted. Thank you, Joe.
Appreciate it, Joe.
Had to go a little dramatic there.
You did good.
Thank you.
Kyle.
Sink the soap. I the weasel. Park the porpoise. Put the old Humpty Dumpty, little Jack Oni. The horizontal mumbo, huh? The bone dancer, rumple, full skin, baloney pop. A bit of the old cunning linguistics, bruv.
That's awesome. What is that?
That's good, fan.
What is it?
This is Doubtfire.
Oh, is it? Nice.
You know you did, fan.
That movie's so good.
All right, Mikey.
10,000 years. Can get you such a fucking crick in the neck, bruv. And that bastard piece of shit son of a bitch stole my line.
It was good.
Well done, both. And
Yeah,
that's-
Joe, I could have bailed you out there, but no, we had to hear you do it.
Yeah, you had to do it, Joe. Listen, I gave you an all Star Trek segment on this fucking show.
You did. And I had to pick the one that had a lot of words in there.
You got a full Trek question, and all we ask of you is a little Statham.
That's it. All right, wrap the show.
All right. As always, if you like what you hear, you can like us on Facebook.com/Nerdities. Follow us on Twitter @Nerdities. Email us at nerdities@gmail.com. Check out nerdities.com.
Buy shirts.
Why you do that? Go over to ProWrestlingTees.com/Nerdities. NERDATIES. And buy our t-shirts, especially the ones for the EPW, our most popular show ever.
Ever? Forever, ever?
Consistently. Most popular show. You guys love it. We loved doing it. We wrapped a few weekends ago, 30 episodes. It was a lot of fun. Everybody did super good.
A lot of late nights.
A lot of late nights. A lot of late nights. Dear fans, I'm going on vacation, so that means the show isn't going to be live on August 5th. But don't worry, boys, I will be home in time to record on August 9th for our holiday specials. Instead, August 5th, you're still getting new episodes. We have a Mike and Justin's Issues new episode coming, and a very special Exposing James commentary, where James is going to flip the script a little bit. He's going to be asking the questions on stuff that we're watching, because I said to Mike, hey, you know what'd be great? Let's do commentaries for all the shit we have done on YouTube. To which he was like, oh yeah, we don't have to worry about any copyright bullshit. Exactly. So now James can pick our brains a little bit about, some of the ones he hasn't been in.
The filmmaking process.
Yes. And Joe, you will say...
Check us out on youtube.com, youtube.com/nerdies. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things nerdies. And remember, you can check out The One Above All live while we record it on YouTube. We also have our backlog of amazing interviews, shorts, and films. Also, as just mentioned, we do have a holiday special coming up. We have a Halloween special. And we also have a Christmas special coming,
And
along with another 100 greatest list. This one is movie quotes. There will be some drama. Oh, yes.
there will be a special guest. My dad has been working on his list of 150 movie or 100 movie quotes for months now, and he will be on.
Wait, so how does that work?
His list does not have anything to do with ours. We're going to go through our process, and we're going to let him, just randomly punch through his, because he does it pretty quick.
Okay.
Yes.
I was going to say, I was going to rally for some more vetoes, because
Let's
I
see.
can't handle two of you.
See how much shit talk he has for quotes of ours that are going on the list compared to quotes he has.
Oh, I'm just gonna load up all of his favorite quotes, and then that's a guarantee. That's what I was gonna say. Is like if he's voting,
No.
I'm gonna stack it so that I know quotes that get through, or that'll get his vote.
His vote would make an even count, so then we'd have to allow James voting powers, and we're not doing that. We're not.
It doesn't matter. If we have 7 people, it just
We're
doesn't
not
matter.
fucking doing that.
I'm just going to print up the script to Caddyshack. And read through it.
He does. He knows the rules. He knows a movie can't go on the list more than twice.
More than twice,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So there you have it.
The opinions of the Nerdies crew, idiotic and poorly thought out, but don't worry, next week's will be far more insulting. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Because of the end of civilization, the Clamp Cable Network now leaves the air. We hope you have enjoyed our programming, but more importantly, we hope you have enjoyed